Hello, this is a quick tutorial how to draw Liyah from the book When Liyah Gets Carried Away. Here we go. So we're gonna grab one of the pages of the book, this page specifically. So this is the book When Liyah Gets Carried Away by Loraine Joseph, and I illustrated. So we're starting with Liyah at the end of the book. No spoilers, but you'll find out when you read it. I'm using a few brushes here. I made a note of it at the bottom so you can follow along as I go. So first, I always start out with Liyah's head shape. I start with a circle, do a V shape for the bottom, and rounded cheeks. She's a very expressive character, so I give her big cheeks, big eyes, and a big smile. And of course, I then move on to the hairline. The hairline is shapes around the face, around the eyebrows, and the sides of the eyes, so it kind of follows the eye shape. Again, she's very expressive, so I want to show that in her eyes and her smile as her main characteristics in her features. And then you have her two puffs on her hair. They're like circles shaped, just kind of like her face. So I stay in the rounded forms when I draw Liyah. And I do squiggly curls and little baby hairs that come out from the sides, and some added texture to give some shading around the hair, a little bit around the face. And I did a little extra body just to give more perspective. Nice little flower pot shirt. I love decorating shirts. They're the most freeing creative expression, I think, is to just design a shirt. Okay, so next up we're going to start with color. I block out her face, I block out her arms, and start with the base color. And then from there, I'm going to pick a highlight color, which you can see now me putting in the highlights of her face, and a shadow color where I put in the shadows and I think about where the light is coming from and the points of the face and the body where the light will hit, like the forehead, the nose, parts of the cheek, and the shadow under those places usually, and towards one side. I fill in the hair, do some small details, always adding at least two colors for each part of her features. And then at the end, add some highlights, color her shirt really quickly, add some shadows, but that's how I draw Liyah. Hope you like this tutorial. It's a first time for me. I hope it helps anybody who watches. Thanks, bye.